1 second, guys. Okay. Hi, guys. Just waiting for people to come in. It's hot outside. In case you didn't know. At least it is here. It's quiet tonight. I don't know if I like that, guys. Oh, hello. I don't have my handy dandy notebook, so I'm having to use dry erase markers to see who comes in and who doesn't. Hopefully the volume is back to working. I can't see who's on. Carol, are you in? Because it seems... Oh, yep, okay. Gonna go ahead and get started. And we'll just see what the evening brings. I had to hook up my phone to the computer because I didn't know if it would work or not. I have something itching in my ear. Sorry about that. T6 on Friday. Huh? Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about bird watching. This is a hobby that you can do from your home. Yeah. It's 6. 6 on Saturdays, yep. This is a hobby that you can do from your home, your yard, getting into the great outdoors, and there are a few things that you need before you start bird watching. You need binoculars. We're going to cover up the brand because that's not important. They have 2 eye things, 2 objective covers. Very, very important items. You don't want your lenses getting dirty. So make sure when you get yours that you get a strap. That'll save your hands a little bit. And you won't accidentally drop them if they're around your neck. But you don't want the objectives to get dirty or to get sand in them. So don't lose your caps. Now, I do know that some of the bigger company give you, make sure if you get a warranty card that you send it in, because sometimes you can get replacements for your lens caps if you do lose them. These are 12 by 42s. Hello, Hardy. Anna. Where are you guys from? How is everybody tonight? So a few things about binoculars. Do not clean your lenses with regular tissue paper. Make sure you use lens paper like you would use for glasses, and or something. Yeah, you don't want anything that scratches, because that will destroy your lenses. The reason I'm covering it up is I don't want to do name brands. So these guys, binoculars can range from $999.95 all the way down to $19.99 or cheaper. You don't need big name brands. Hardy, where are you from? You just need binoculars that work for you. So that's the binoculars end of it. If you can afford it, Nikon has some really great binoculars, and there's other companies too that are just as great. You need a bird book. Bird books come in all different sizes and shapes. This is for children or beginners. It is Peterson's. You can get them very, very localized. This one is for the Chicago area. I have one for the Rocky Mountains somewhere in my mess. Peterson's guides are the best, I think, personally. And you can even get Bird's Nest. And sometimes that's nice. There's even, some of the books will even give you pictures of the eggs, because that's sometimes really important. Really? Holy moly. Shots. All I hit. I have Donald Trump escorted off stage during rally after loud noises ring out in crowd. Trump fine after being shot at U.S. rally. Hate to say it, but life continues. Now, a good bird book will include a life list, and we're going to talk about life list. Hey, predecessor. Guys, I know this is major, like really major, but I'm going to continue my live. Just because. Your life list, and I have not done this one yet, is where you check off the bird species that you've seen. And that's important because you want to keep track. There are different books that you can buy. Oh, I appreciate it, Carol. This one is a Birdwatcher's Book of List, and it actually has all different types of lists in it. Birds you see at the bird feeders. Now this one is well, this one doesn't give you, this one does not give you room to draw in, but it covers all types of things. Bird nesting yard species, it gives you a list of month by month backyard bird watch. So you can write down the birds that you see that visit your yard. All different types of stuff. I don't know if this is still available or not, but it's really cool. Now this one is a little bit more fancy. This is the ABA checklist. Occasionally, birds get their names changed. And this book makes that known. I don't know what the... So they have different checklists. This one, by the way, does not have separate checklists. But it's still, it would be very confusing. I don't know why. I have not figured out. sometimes they go through and they figure out, well, this bird really isn't this bird. It belongs in this family. And they'll change the name for that. Other times, as of late, they change the names because they're named after people that may or may not be kosher. So there's that. So here it'll tell you, for instance, the white-throated robin is currently known as the white-throated thrush. If there's been a change in scientific names, that'll be in there. Sometimes they change names based on that. So that's sort of what this book is, more technical. I haven't quite figured out. Sometimes it'll also tell you if a bird is of no, an American robin. That bird was not the American robin. It was a different species. But yes, robins are a type of thrush. So birding is big. It's up there. Very expensive. It's up there with a lot of people birdwatch and get really excited about that. You can also get books that deal with just bird feathers. Now, I recommend having a camera. But if the camera, get a digital camera, or if you can't get that, have your phone camera. That works amazing too. So sometimes you can get those pictures of birds. Some people will buy birding scopes, which are basically like binoculars, but they're not. There is an app that's really cool. It is called Merlin. And basically what it does is it allows you to... Oh, yeah. Around 96 million people birdwatch. No name calling. That's not cool. A good birding scope. I know. Birding scopes are going to cost you well into the hundreds. You might be able to get them cheaper. The cheapest I see is $45 from Amazon, all the way up to almost $600 on Amazon. So that is an option, and usually you want a tripod for your those birding scopes. They're just another tool. They're great to have if you're going to be watching birds from the like at the lake. But more about that Merlin app. So it goes on your phone, whether you have Android. No. I mean, you can use binoculars for that, but no. They might, but bird watching, yeah, you can. But this Merlin app lets you, it listens, among other things. There's a icon that you can push on your phone that lets you listen to the birds in your area that are singing, and it will tell you who is singing. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so those are sort of the basics about bird watching, but let's dig a little bit deeper and talk about safety, because if you've been on my channel, you know I'm all about safety. So first off, pick an area where you're going to be safe. Give it some thought. If they're singing, yes. Don't go somewhere where you know you're not going to be safe. That's just, you know, smart. Of course, don't go out if the weather is dangerous. Don't know your physical limitations. If you have a hard time walking a mile, maybe not go out and walk 10 miles and suffer the next day. If you don't feel safe going by yourself, grab a friend and have them go with you. I personally recommend going with a friend or a group. A lot of places have clubs that you can join. Carry your phone just in case. Figure out a way to do it. Another, and this sounds really bizarre, but a really good place to go bird watching is in a cemetery. Yes, I said it, a cemetery. Take time to learn about the birds that you're going to see in the field. And we're going to talk about that. Why are cemeteries such a good place to bird watch? For one thing, if you're a bird of prey, it's an open area with lots of places. You get a clean shot, basically, of where to hunt. There's trees for birds to nest in. So, yeah, cemeteries are good places. Knowing the silhouettes of birds can be important, because from a distance, sometimes that's all you get to see. Also, when birds are in flight, sometimes all you can see are the silhouettes. So if you can learn the different silhouettes, you're good to go. Some books, Peterson's is good for this. They don't always do it. There are some birds that are really, really hard to tell apart. But they will give you pictures of the birds as they're flying overhead. That can be very, very important. They're also going to give you, at least Peterson's will give you arrows. And those arrows mark where you have key features for identification. So learn that. Some of the birds that are really, really hard to identify are hawks, gulls, and sparrows, in that order. Yeah. And if you can learn calls, you can go onto Cornell. I gotta check the exact name. Cornell Lab has games that you can play that will help you maybe learn birds. They have one for ages 6 and up. It's called Birdsong Hero. And it's designed to teach you bird calls. They have one that talks about feathers, bird songs, fancy males. So some of that is on there. They have videos that you can watch. Some of them are on hummingbirds, bird songs that help you learn about birds, all different types of videos. They will even teach you calls for owls, because sometimes you have owls too, and they can be a bit confusing. Cornell also has classes. Now, these classes are not free. So keep that in mind. They are not free. The classes are not free. So if you're wanting to do that, just know they are not free. Now, they do have some other stuff that you might be able to check out. Maybe, I don't know. But apart from that, this is a great place. Cornell does all types of bird stuff. I think it's what you want is allaboutbirds.org. And they have all sorts of stuff on here. They have a free course. The app is free. The one I was telling you about, the Merlin Bird app is free. It is Cornell Lab, all about birds. So if you type that in, you should be able to find it. They have Merlin Bird IDs, courses, live cams. Welcome to our bird guide. So they have a guide of birds that you can check out. They have 4 keys to bird identification. Learning bird songs, very, very important because that is a major thing. I stink at that, but learning the bird sounds will tell you who's in your area. But I'm getting off subject a little bit. Okay, so questions from you guys. You can also go on there. And they have free to download. They sometimes will offer free downloads. There is Project Feeder Watch, so if you are involved in that, they have a YouTube channel. They also do citizen science on there. By the way, how is the sound today? Is it better? I hope. Awesome Blossom. Cornell Lab K through 12. There are lessons and activities that they have for kids. So it's a really, really cool website. But you can get in there and do all sorts of stuff. And it's fun to explore. They also have a section for parents. They have Nature Quest. They have science and nature activities for cooped up kids. So check them out. Well worth the time to just explore their website. So any questions from you guys about bird watching? There are certain times of the year where you're going to see more birds. The beginning of fall and into spring are some really great times to go bird watching. If you have bodies of water in your area, those may attract other birds. Of course, some birds are non-natives, so there is that. And you definitely do get birds that are not natives. And sometimes you can even birdwatch with just without the need of binoculars. I don't recommend, if you want to get a bird feeder, that's awesome. Bird feeders are great. Just know that they also make it easy prey for predators to get birds. So there's that too. Dale Podorski? Sorry, Podrosky? I don't know you, do I? I don't think I know you. Hi, everybody. Oh, we're good. Thanks, Mark. The news is never fun to watch. That's what I've learned. But it's a necessity. The great thing about bird watching is you can bird watch in any country. You take your binoculars with, buy a field guide for that country, and go. You can take your binoculars with you just about everywhere and just have fun. So what events are rocking and shaking out in Scotland? Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. That was bad of me. I'm sure news about Trump made it there. More than likely. So that is bird watching, sort of real briefly, introduction to it. I'm glad I didn't need to hop on too much. Why do I have a friend request? Why do people do that? People you don't know, why do they send you friend request? If I don't know you, I'm probably not going to accept you. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Duh. I think I told you. Oh, next Saturday, live will either be early or will not happen. It'll be posted either way. Hope everybody had a good week. Monday at 7, I am going live. Again, it is my birthday. And no, don't send me anything. Not that you can, but just saying, don't ask. Because, yeah. Wow, it's got really quiet again. Did I freeze? Remember, if you're in live and you like live, give it a like. That helps me out. Also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. That helps me out too. Not sure how many people we have tonight, so thank you, predecessor. Oh, congrats. I hope. I've been a great uncle one too many times that sometimes the excitement is just seeing the baby and not necessarily that I'm going to be a great uncle. Because it's way more cooler once the child has that personality starting to show. Yeah. Congrats, Carol, though. I mean, I will never be a grandpa, so very cool. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I never did find out where Hardy is from. I know where Mark's from. Should I do a we have a new subscriber, but I can't pronounce their name. Aw. Well, but maybe you can FaceTime or something. I thought I would be going to a church activity tonight, and that didn't happen. Hello, new people coming in. Sorry, my hair is my hair. Well, maybe not. Yeah, most of my family is out west. Washington, Idaho. I have a few cousins and some nephews that are spread out too, but I wouldn't mind living outside of Indiana. I just don't want to live in the South. Don't want to live in Texas. Don't want to live in Oklahoma. Don't want to live in Kansas. You are not dumb. You just forgot something. Oh, okay. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not anymore, you're not. So in 2006, I became a great grandpa for the first, or a great grandpa, a great uncle for the first time. What? I am your friend. But you're not dumb. You just forgot something that doesn't make you dumb. You know how many times I've got all the way downstairs to get a glass of milk and forgot why I went downstairs? Yep. So in 2006, I became a great uncle for the first time. And yeah, it was exciting. But after being an uncle so many times, I didn't say you were. I'm not either. In 2006, I became a great uncle for the first time. I was I was 35 when that kiddo was born. 35. I was a spring chicken. At least I felt like a spring chicken. Hello, new people that may be in my live. How are you doing? I feel like predecessor is out there. How you doing, predecessor? By the way, I finished my shelves. Unless I get something new. So now it totally defeats the purpose of doing my lives for the other channel. I'm going to have to do them all over again. Either that or change it and do, yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. That's okay. Oh, yeah, definitely. Because if I was 35, just think how young my parents were when that kiddo was born. Tuesday, we are exploring nature. We're going to be talking about butterflies and their host plants. So that's Tuesday's live. Monday, I am going live at 7 o'clock. It's going to be either a Q&A or it's just going to be a chat. We don't really have a theme for it, but I'm celebrating with you guys. There won't be a cake, so don't expect that. Unless I can get my hands on some Little Debbie's. Sunday, we are doing Conservation Spotlight, Siamese Crocodile for the other channel. Tuesday, if you like swallowtails, assuming I can find my book, we are going to be talking about how you can attract those butterflies in your yard via their food plants or host plants. So when I say host plants, I mean the plants that the caterpillars feed on. Thursday, meet the collection shelf 4. Instead of doing shelf 4, I'm just going to go through and talk about how the displays are organized. Carol, on Friday, we are doing Tuatara. On the 20th, which is Saturday, what not to buy. No. If I have time, what not to buy when traveling overseas. We must have some lag. Either that or I'm really fast. So that is what is going on. July 26th, we are going to be talking about bats. So if you like bats, and you want to learn about bats and the different species of bats that we have, write them down, predecessor. Write them down. I have a book that I keep by my bed at night, and that's where I write them, in that book. If I have an idea that pops into my head, that's where it goes. So we're only going to be talking about native bats that live in our areas. And I'm going to announce it in live, or on the channel, I should say. I have got to start going live on Instagram. Got to start doing that. I gave up on TikTok because I was tired of messing with everything. If they're going to close it down, I might as well put my energy into something else. Coming up, we will be talking about ticks. A little bit more on the orangutan. Apex predators, Zoo Miami. The illegal pet trade. So those are some topics that we will be covering for the month of July. No, on Saturdays we were, but to accommodate other subscribers, I moved it down. We do have a really cool subscriber from Scotland. He didn't stay with us very long today. Monday, on my birthday, we are going live. I'm going live anyway. It is a Q&A. You can ask Eric, you can ask Carol. I hate Q&As because every time I plan one, I get no questions. So we'll see. Conservation Spotlight, Sunday's topic on the other channel. 23 Monday. Conservation Spotlight is Sunday. Exploring nature, butterflies and host plants on Tuesday. I reorganized the shelves behind me, so we'll be talking about all of that stuff. 7 o'clock. Unless I have to change it for some reason, but yeah, Eric, we're at 6 on Saturdays. Also, I'm sorry I wasn't there today. Mom and Dad got up late. Oh. The live, you mean? Yeah, but that's okay. Um, Tuatera on the 19th. Yeah, I saw that on the I saw that. Bummer, but that's okay. That's okay. What not to buy when traveling overseas? Conservation Spotlight Colcaneth. The Dark World of the Illegal Pet Trade. Conservation Facts on the 25th. Different levels. Exploring Nature Bats. Outdoor Safety Ticks. I stress the ticks because, man, they can really be a letdown. Tapanola Orangutan on the 28th. The 30th, Apex Predators. And Zoo Miami on the 31st. If you have kids that are interested in jobs with zoology, or yeah, with a zoology degree, that is coming up. If you like trivia, we will be doing that again in August. Yeah, so a bunch of stuff that will be. I gotta look at my calendar. August 16th. Oh, come on. That's a Thursday, so it'll be on the other channel. Not on this channel. I don't know you. Sorry. What the heck? Hey, Alberto. What's up? What the heck? How is everybody? So, Friday, Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, same time as always. Q&A. Oh no. I assume from all of the running around and cleaning up and everything. Yeah. I've been trying to stay inside. I have no idea other than a movie. Um. Okay, predecessor. Have a great night. Are you alone? Nope, not alone. Never alone. Never, never, never. I counted 7 people tonight, Carol. What a crazy day. Trying to remember if I have him as a friend. Um, Yeah. Um. So these are not the pair that I usually use. These were bought by a friend of mine. Don't generally use them. I don't know what 2024 is, but yes, I guess I'm watching it. I don't know what it is. Binoculars are almost a necessity if you're going to birdwatch, as well as books. I personally like anything put out by Peterson's, as well as I really like this is my birdwatching journal, is what I call it. That's what I use. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I prefer binoculars. I guess I'm old school. Um, really? Because it looks like blue sky here. Eric, you have thunder? I prefer binoculars. Okay. Um, because otherwise I have to shut everything down and it's just bleh. So I watched Godzilla 2000 today, finally. And as always, it was amazing. Oh, the sun is out here. I haven't looked out. My windows are shut. And the one that isn't closed is um yeah, I'm probably not going to see Despicable Me 4. Cool bird. Not going up on the shelf though. There isn't room. Awesome. Yeah, I guess I could put some of them up there. But I don't even have all of my Godzilla monsters up yet. So, I got to get that done. But otherwise, there's not a whole lot of room. Some of them, they're organized by continent. And then some of them are organized by dinosaurs or Ice Age mammals. Yeah, I just don't know where to put it. Is part of the problem. I might clean up on top of my computer table and put my monsters slash mythical creatures up there. I love this guy. I'm just kind of crazy that way. But any questions on the channel? I will be doing tomorrow's video, which reminds me, I gotta finish doing scripts so that I can record later. They are awesome, but they take up space. Like him, that makes you happy. Um, oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Well, guys, I appreciate. Make sure you give the video a like. Make sure you give the live a like. I will see some of you tomorrow. And the rest of you, I'm not sure when I'll see you. But thanks for coming in. Enjoy your day. Love y'all. Good night. No. I'll figure out somewhere. Anyway, good night, y'all. I need to eat. Remember to never give up on yourself and others. Don't let the news bog you down. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.